Welcome to the Golden Dart Start tutorial for the RHDSimulations 767. We'll run through the entire process of the gate just for demo purposes, but in a real flight you'll obviously want to push back before engine start. Jumping inside the flight deck, first of all we'll head up to the overhead panel and we'll switch on the battery. We'll also switch on the standby power to auto, and we'll switch on the external power if it's available at your gate. We'll now set the IRS selectors to nav, and heading down to the FMC, go to position initialize, copy the GPS position into the IRS position. Additionally, on the FMC you can see everything's pre-populated here, and if you've planned a flight in the world map it will automatically be pulled through to your legs page. So that should mostly be ready to go. Next step is to start the APU, and in the time it takes the APU to start, the IRS should align and you'll see the PFD and ND displayed normally. Once the APU is available, you'll see an off sign here. If you click that and switch on the APU generator, we'll now switch on the fuel pumps. And we'll switch on the beacon lights. We'll also check the APU bleed is on and switch on the engine bleed. Engine start in this 767 is weird and unrealistic. You'll see the switch is already in the ground position and the engine selector is inoperative. So all you need to do to start the engines is simply enable fuel on both the engines and you'll hear the engine start. This is a good time to explain the secondary engine display, which is the lower display shown here. To switch that on, just click the button shown here. Once the M1 hits 40, the engines have started, and we can demonstrate that just by throttling up and back down again. You'll see the M1 rise and fall correctly. Okay, so with the engine successfully started, you can now switch off the APU and switch off the external power. Switch on the lights as required, and you are ready to fly. We'll just explain a couple more pre-takeoff things here. So of course you'll want to set your flaps to the takeoff config, and you'll also want to set auto brake to RTO. Also set the spoilers to armed. And that concludes the engine start tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you found this useful, please drop a like. Feel free to subscribe as I make flight sim content fairly regularly. Take care, and I'll see you next time.